I'm Jessica from myhomeschoolwithaview.com, and today I'm bringing you a video flip through and review of A History of Classical Music from Beautiful Feet books. So let's start with what is included when you order the jumbo pack from Beautiful Feet. So this is the teacher's guide, probably the most important item. This is included in the pack, but you can buy it on its own. You can buy all of these resources separately. You'll get a better price ordering it from the pack, but if you already own a lot of the books or you plan on getting them from the library, then this is definitely one that you need to buy from Beautiful Feet though. So this is a full colored guide. I'll show you what the inside looks like. Let me find a good one. Here we go. And it's broken down into daily lessons. Beautiful Feet recommends doing 2 to 3 lessons a week to make this a 1-year course of study. I plan on doing this over 2 years, maybe a little bit more. So we do about 1 lesson a week, sometimes more if we combine lessons. And then there are certain weeks where we don't even get to doing our poetry tea time, so we don't get this done, which is totally fine. It's a pretty easy open and go laid back study. But if you wanted to do this, make this like your full history curriculum, you could do 2 to 3 lessons a week to complete it in 1 year. It's definitely meaty enough to do as your main curriculum. They include YouTube channel links or YouTube video suggestions, web links, writing prompts, suggestions for deeper research, and then notebooking prompts as well. So you can make this as meaty as you want, but it's kind of like an a la carte menu. You add what you want to it and you just take off what you don't. So it's pretty easy to use, very flexible. So that is what the guide looks like. All right, so let's take a look at the timeline. One timeline comes with the jumbo pack. I ordered an extra because my boys keep their timelines individually in their notebooks. But if you wanted to keep a wall timeline, you would then only need one. But it's very inexpensive to order the extra. Let me show you what the pictures look like. So if you can see, they're just outline drawings. My boys, especially my youngest, likes to color the pictures in. It includes the name of the composer and then their birth year and death year as well. So it's pretty nice just to line it up on the timeline. All right, so the timeline kit does have everything you need for the timeline. So it includes this nice heavy-duty cardstock, and it unfolds just like so. This is really nice. You can hang it on the wall, or it's great for putting in the back of the notebook because it folds up when we're done with it, so they can just add their timeline pieces to it, and we fold it back up and it's all nicely contained. I will show you how it works in our notebooks later on. All right, so now we can look at the books. So it comes with quite a few books. Let me start with this one, Story of the Orchestra, which I think now might be called A Child's Introduction to the Orchestra. This one's old. I had this prior to ordering from Beautiful Feet Books, but it was great. They let me customize the package and take this one out, and I still got the discounted package price. So that is a great bonus because a lot of publishers make you order the full thing, the full package in order to get the discount, but that is not the case with Beautiful Feet. So that is a very nice feature. This one's a little beat up because it's old. We've had it for a long time. Did not come from Beautiful Feet looking like this, just so you know. And it usually has a CD with it, but my youngest, Peyton, he really enjoys this book, and so the CD is somewhere up in his room, probably in his CD player. So yeah, this one, let me show you the inside. So it's colorful, it's fun. The CD plays just short clips of works from the different composers. It also goes into like the instruments of the orchestra and things like that. So, but it's great for short attention spans because it's short clips. You don't have to sit and listen to full works of music. So, which is kind of nice. All right, let's look at this one. I like this book, Dance Muse Story. It is beautifully illustrated. It goes into some of the classic ballets. Let me show you one of the pictures. I do love the illustrations in here. You come see that one. So, all right. Then it comes with these 2 composers coloring books, which don't let the word coloring book fool you because they're actually very nice, like full of information. They're more like biographies, like actual books, than they are coloring books. But that's those. And then Paganini, Master of Strings, which my youngest, he's starting violin lessons this week, and he's super excited because he loves some of these classical violin players. Musical Genius, it's about Mozart. Spiritual Lives of the Great Composers. This one's pretty neat because it kind of gets into an aspect of the composers and their biography that we don't necessarily get to learn about very often. And so this is a good book. I've enjoyed this one. How to Grow a Young Music Lover is a great resource for parents, and it also has like information and questions in it. So if you want to, like I said, make this your main history study, that kind of is a nice tool to help you make it a little bit more meaty and in-depth. All right, so that's the books. Now it comes with a few other things. So you get this little composer's card game, which we have not opened and played yet. I'm sure we will. The boys will enjoy it. You also get these Music Masters CDs. There are 18, I believe, that come with this study. And they're pretty nice. They have just like a clip of some of the works of the composer, and then biographical information in the form of a narrator telling the story. So it's pretty fun, pretty interesting. I'll show you a few of them. It comes with several of these. Let me show you the big part of the stack. So here's part of the stack. Here's the other part. So there's a lot. There's a lot of hours of listening to be done there. So now the next thing I want to show you, the last thing I'm going to show you, is how we keep our notebooks. So I order these awesome like craft notebooks from Amazon, and I will link to them below. This is Peyton's. He loves purple, and he's very meticulous. So he's our little artist, and he puts fun drawings and everything. That's Vivaldi, because he loves the violin. And let me show you kind of how we do the notebooking. So because we are not doing an in-depth study, it's just enrichment, then the boys can pretty much do whatever they want in these notebooks. They can add, whatever information sticks out to them. So Peyton, he puts the birth year, the death year. He put To the Glory of God because it's Bach. And then 20 kids, because I guess that was a piece of information that stood out to him, and he kind of made this crazy picture of a family kind of being crazy. So that was the information that stood out to him. I don't require my boys to do a certain amount of stuff in their notebooks. They just kind of jot down notes of what stood out to them in the study. So there's that, and then let me show you the timeline, how we put it in here. You can see just a few of his timeline pieces. So it's in the back of the book, and then it folds up. You just unfold it, and you can see Peyton has colored the pictures. And then we just fold it back up, and it fits nicely within the notebook. All right, and that is it for our preview or flip through, whatever you want to call it, of History of Classical Music from Beautiful Feet books. I will post all the links below, but if you want more information, you can go to myhomeschoolwithaview.com. I have posted a more detailed written review there, so you can check that out. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me through social channels or through my website. I would be happy to answer questions. Let me know what kind of content you would like to see, what kind of curriculum reviews you want to see. I'm totally open to that. I love curriculum. I love doing reviews. And so I'm looking forward to bringing you even more great content.